I did take the antidepressants for a while, man, just to sort of stop myself from killing myself, but I'm too real. Anyway, I took them for a few years, man. Weird side effect of antidepressants they don't tell you about. They make you last a very long time in the bedroom. You're thinking about getting on them now, aren't you? They make you last forever in the bedroom. Because I was quite depressed, I was engaging in a lot of reckless activities, sort of drugs, drinking, random hookups with ladies, and I'd be sleeping with these women, and they would be like, this guy is an animal. And in my head, I was like, I just want to be happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome onto the stage your MC, Grant Mushet!
Nah, man, I upset my wife earlier today. She shared an inspirational quote on Instagram, and I gave her shit about it because I felt like it was quite cringy. Like most inspirational quotes on social media, it said, if you're not prepared to fight for it, you don't deserve it. And I messaged her from the other room, and I was like, you're a fucking bellend, babe. She got upset, man. She has kids. I never expected to have kids in my life. They just came along with a woman that I fell in love with, like a meal deal from a supermarket. Like I wanted the sandwich, and now I've got crisps and apple juice. Just trying to give away crisps and apple juice to whoever will take them, to be honest with you. Nobody ever does, man. I feel Australian kids are quite spoiled as well. I was sitting in the living room the other day with a 9-year-old boy. He puts down his iPad, his very own iPad. He goes, hey, Mum, later on when we get food from the Uber, can we get like sushi? And when we get sushi, can we get like soy sauce on my tuna roll, but no extra soy sauce on my chicken teriyaki? Because last time I had extra soy sauce on my chicken teriyaki. It just didn't blend well. And I was like, who the fuck is this wee dick? You know, when kids trigger you, they take you back to a place in your own psyche you never even knew existed. Suddenly I was transported back to being 9 years old in McDonald's with my mum, looking up at the menu. I was like, Mum, can I get a strawberry milkshake, please? This is a sign of the changed times. She looked me dead in the eye. She went, you get a Happy Meal. And you better act fucking happy about it. Then she hit me. I upset my wife before I left the house today. I tried to make it up to her. Before I left, I made pasta for me and the family, right? I finished mine, and the wee girl had leftovers, and I grabbed the plate, and I started eating it, and the wee boy looks up at me, right? And he's like, can I have some? And I start passing on that generational trauma, look him right in the eye. I'm like, fucking no chance, mate. He starts crying, having a tantrum, whole universe just imploded from within the confines of his own brain, screaming, crying, punching the floor. My wife's like, you can't speak to him like that. He's only 9 years old. You're going to traumatize the poor kid. And I was like, well, if he's not prepared to fight for it.
Man, I love a good Aussie crowd. I think, man, Perth is one of my favourite places to do gigs. I'm happy to be here. A lot of the time we're doing cruise ships. Who's on cruise ships? Anyone doing cruises? Fuck, it's too far away, isn't it? They've got to go to the East Coast. Oh man, I tried to get there on my jet ski, ran out of petrol. Fuck it. Ended up in Bustleton, it was good enough. If you do go, it's not a bad holiday. It's a soft holiday, it's a fun holiday. It's a big fucking ship going out of the ocean. I love to see people on the first day. Like just a bloke, just a unit with a beer. They're not sure about it, right? Big fucking ship, they're just fucking looking around, just kicking it, going, fuck, solid ship. No, fair enough. Fuck, yeah, big ship for a big boy, I suppose. Fuck, ship, boys. Fuck. But they're just not, man, they're just checking it out. It's fucking massive. They're just opening doors. Just going, fuck, what's in here? All right. Oh, fuck, I could see his cock. That was his room. Fucking hell. Just uptight, right? But it's a holiday, so they loosen up over the days. You see a couple of days pass, and they're like, you know what? I'm on holidays. I could probably have a cocktail, couldn't I? You know, one of those curvy glasses that reminds me of me missus. Yeah, mate. Crazy colours in it. I'll fucking have a crack, mate. I'm on holidays. A few more days pass, they're walking around with a jug of cocktail. Just going, you know what? I reckon I could suck a dick if I had to. I reckon maybe 50 dicks. Maybe I'll run on cum now, you know? I'm a salty sea dog. The ocean changes you, mate. It fucking changes you. I know, it's a good job. Man, it's not a bad holiday. I've got a few mates there just fucking a bit uptight. They're like, oh, I wouldn't do it. It's not very good on the carbon footprint. And I'm like, man, I can reduce your carbon footprint. I'll just choke you out now. How about that? You'll be gone. The world will be better. I want to do what we can to save the environment. Obviously, I think it's a good idea, and I think we're making an effort, all that sort of stuff. But I'm going to be honest, I do miss plastic straws a little bit. Fucking, they were great when they were around, weren't they? Just a reliable pipe for your drink. Just something... I don't want a lot of commitment in my life, but a drink's worth would be fucking great. These paper straws won't get you there, will they? One suck and they're done. Fucking, I'll see you later, babe. Blow on my load, have a wad. There you go. I don't, look, plastic straws are great when you find them now. A few mates are going like, oh, the new ones are getting better. I'm like, yeah, fair enough. And one mate was like, dude, these new ones, they're being made out of starches, so they're actually edible, the new straws. I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. The old ones are edible too. Turtles were eating them for years. They must have been fucking delicious. But man, one thing about the cruise ships is they got rid of plastic straws before most of us, right? I reckon 2017 I was on one sailing out, and I got a Coke, and they didn't give me a straw, and I'm like, can I get a straw? They're like, no straw. I'm like, how come? They're like, we're saving the environment. And I was like, have you seen the engine on this cunt? I think we've killed 3 dolphins while we've been talking. Just turn that off for 45 seconds so I can have the straw for the rest of my life. How about that?
I've been learning to walk my whole life, and I've got to level with you. It's really hard, hey? Like every time I think I've got it down, I take another trip. But it's okay, I like to even it out. Every time I trip on the footpath, I like to trip on acid or mushies. Tonight I'm on acid. I recently started walking for exercise. I'm not really sure why, I just see non-disabled people do it all the time. But I don't get it. Like, why do they walk away from their house? Just to turn around and walk back to the house. And like, they really care about walking, like they have a sport in the Olympics about it. Like, us cripples don't fuck with it. But when I was 15, I really realised how much non-disabled people care about walking, because when I was 15, I had a really big surgery. They broke my femur and cut my Achilles tendon on my left leg just so I could walk with my heel on the ground. And yeah, it was a pretty big deal. It was like 2 months of recovery and a whole year of learning how to walk again. But finally that moment came, and my heel struck the ground for the first time, and the doctors were rejoicing, and my mum was crying, and I was just standing there like, wow, these people are impressed with anything.
A little bit about me, guys, just so you know where I'm coming from. My name is Evan Willey. That is my real name. It's not a stage name. I'm not a stripper. This is not about to get weird at any point. People have asked me that in the past when they find out my name and they find out I stand on stage. They say, are you a stripper? No, if I was a stripper, I'd pick a sexy name like Armageddon Hardwood, you know? Can't believe that's not taken. Evan Willey, not a sexy name, guys. At best, Evan Willey sounds like the personal assistant of Armageddon Hardwood, doing all his sexy filing and paperwork and stuff like that. No, not a great name, guys, Evan Willey. And you would think that with a name like Evan Willey, my parents would have had the common sense to give me a nice, normal middle name to account for all the bullying I'd get in high school. But no! Comedians that they saw an opportunity and they doubled down, right? Now, you, sir, no, definitely not you, and fucking definitely not you guys. Ma'am, can you read? Yeah? Fabulous. Sorry, no offense, boys. Right, I'm just gonna get you to do me a favor there, right? And just read out my middle name into the microphone, yeah? Evan, don't laugh already, guys. This is my life. Just into the microphone. What's your name? Alana. Into the microphone. Evan Willey.
Richardson. Richardson Willey.
Evan Richardson Willey. Great reading, Alana. My actual name is Evan Dixon Willey. My actual name. I'm the only person I know that could be named after a double-ended dildo. You don't know what that does to a guy.
No, it is. It's tough. Having kids, because you've got to be on WhatsApp groups, don't you? And I've got netball, soccer, like a teacher's gift. Oh. Fuck off. Trying to make me feel bad, or give 20 or 50. 50? You're a teacher. Just do your job. Do you know what I mean? But no, there's so many WhatsApp groups, and the problem with WhatsApp groups is you just want information. There's just too much messaging. So like my netball group for my daughter, the coach will ask a simple question. Who can't make netball? Simple, isn't it? And what do you get? We'll be there. See you soon. Can't wait. Didn't fucking ask that, did we? Just want to know who can't make netball, that's it. Should be 1 or 2 messages, that's it. Then you get one mum goes, oh sorry we can't make it, Evie sprained her ankle. Oh, fuck off. Because then you get 20 messages of support. Oh, poor Evie. Get well soon. Oh, that's not good. Then you get one mum that makes it about herself, doesn't she? Oh, that happened to my daughter last year. Oh, it really does hurt. Then you get one mum that actually does answer the question. Goes, oh, we can't make it. We'll be in Paris. Oh, fuck off, Stacey. You show off. And you can't leave because then it says Chris left the group. Dads are the best in WhatsApps. It's just this. Smart. But this one mum, I told her I did this joke about it, but it just does my head in. And people say, oh, just mute the group. No, that's not the point of the joke. The point is there's too many messaging. Unnecessary messages. Keep it to yourself. No one gives a fuck about you. No one cares about you, okay? So this mum, soccer group, this is soccer, it's on a Sunday, soccer, and she writes this, unnecessary. She goes, car broke down, in an Uber, should still make it on time. So just turn up then. We don't need to know that, do we? So I couldn't help myself. I wrote back, just having a shit. It's taking ages. Should still make it on time, yeah.